There is more than one answer to almost every question. That's it. That's one of those things. You just heard it. You think, oh, well, how's that really make an impact on the world? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, if you can import that and implant that into your brain, it is a very good way to free your mind and open your mind, and therefore have so much more opportunity and flexibility and waste so much less time. It's sort of similar what I was talking about with Dave Burke when I was saying that you don't always, you don't always have to have an opinion. That same, I think we did a debrief podcast and I was talking about you don't have to have an opinion. It's not required that you have an opinion. But this idea that there's more than one answer to almost every question, it helped me out so much in life. And it's something that I definitely learned in the teams. I can trace the roots of my thoughts. Some of them trace to jiu-jitsu and then they connect to the teams. Some started in the teams and they connect to jiu-jitsu. Some started in the tactics of combat and then they translated to leadership. So I can kind of trace the roots. This one definitely I picked up in the teams, and I actually picked it up from a planning perspective, like planning a mission. Because when you're planning a mission in the SEAL teams, good Lord, every single person is a freaking tactical genius in their own mind. Every single person, not every single. Let me rephrase that. Let me make it legit. If you have a platoon of 20 guys, 16 guys, 22 guys, whatever your platoon is, there's going to be at least 1/3 of them that absolutely 100% think that they know everything. Yeah. They're going to say, one of them's going to be attack. We definitely need this. We need to attack this target from the north. Period. That's how confident they are. Period. They'll say that. Like, period. And then someone else will be negative. We need to attack this target from the south. Period. So you get two people that are looking at the same target and they have opposing opinions and they both 100% think that they're right. You got one guy that's saying we need to bring 4 vehicles. We need to bring 4 vehicles. Someone else like negative. We need 6 vehicles. Someone else like no, we should only take 3. And they all know this. We should use helos. No, we should definitely not use helos. Definitely not. That's what someone will say. Someone else is literally saying we should definitely use helos for this op. Someone will say we need 6 machine gunners. We need. Not, hey, should we consider, but we need. Someone else will say, no, we don't need. We only need 4. Other guys need to be more mobile. That's what they're saying. Stating a fact. What they think is a fact. So everyone has the answer to every question. And what I realized, 99% of what they were talking about, 99% of what they were talking about didn't matter. It actually didn't matter. It didn't matter. Because you know what? You're going to get to that target and it's not going to look the way it looked on the map. And you decided, we're definitely going to hit it from the north. You're going to get there and there's going to be a big obstacle there and you can't hit it from the north. Or you're going to bring a certain number of vehicles and you're not going to have enough people to target, or you're going to have too many. It's like, it's all subject to what actually unfolds in the world. So early on, I realized, you know what? There's no 100% right answer. So you got people that are freaking out about the dumbest thing. And they think they've got the 100% right answer, and they actually also think that every other answer, every other possibility, every other variable is straight up wrong. Wrong. That's what they're thinking. What the attitude I got into, the attitude I adopted was, that'll probably work. That's good. Hey, that'll probably work. Like it's a totally foreign attitude in the SEAL teams to be like, that'll probably work. Because everybody wants to be perfect. That'll probably work. No one wants to hear that. In fact, it kind of sounds weird to say, right? Hey, like, we're going to go hit this target. I recommend we hit this target from the north. It'll probably work. No one wants to hear probably. So we overemphasize our confidence to make people believe that we know what's up. But I got used to that. Hey, it'll probably work because 99% of the time, that idea probably would work. And it would work from the north, but it would also work from the south. It would work from the west. It would work from the east. It doesn't really matter. Sure, could there be some giant channelized area if you come in from the east, and everyone's going to be forced into a small little spot where you could get ambushed, and that's not a good idea. Yes, that's definitely possible, but all the other directions look pretty dang good. They'll all probably work. And you know what? It might not be the most perfect, and it might not be the most efficient, but it'll work, and that's fine. It's fine, especially from a leadership position, because if you use their idea, you're building up that relationship, and you're saving time. Instead of arguing and trying to convince someone, you're just like, yeah, your idea will probably work. Let's use it. But here's the thing. This isn't just about the teams. That's where I learned it. But if you can kind of do this with everything, with almost everything. Almost everything has more than one answer. Even these crazy, whatever political road you want to go down, there's more than one answer. Like, anybody thinks they can take some super complex political decision and think that they have the 100% right answer. They're just wrong. You don't have the 100% right answer. You might have a good answer. You'll have you know what you have? You'll have one that will probably work. Yeah, you probably work. It's probably not going to work that great. Because nothing in the government is going to work great. But you make something, it's probably going to work. Okay, well, let's go with it. Let's try it. But let's not put all of our chips on that one bet. That's not a good idea. So if you, as a human being, can remember that there's more than one answer to almost every question, it's going to make your life a lot easier. You're going to realize there's more than one way to build a business. There's more than one way to save money. There's more than one way to reduce expenses. There's more than one way to cook a steak. You ever heard these people? They tell you there's one way to cook a steak. Yep. But I had a lot of different steaks in my day. Yep. And look, there's some that are better, but there's also some that are equally as good, and they're different. Yeah. And I'm not turning them away. I'm not saying, hey, I don't want to eat that steak. Take that ribeye away from me. I'm not saying that. I've never said that. Yeah. There's more than one way to change the oil of your car. There's more than one way. Oh, you'll like these. Cut weight. Yeah. More than one way to cut weight. There's more than one way to gain strength, actually. Mm-hmm. There's more than one way to communicate to other human beings. There's more than one way to learn. There's more than one way to grow. Anything. They try to do this in the SEAL teams with combatives. Yeah. Combatives. It was like, we need to use this system. Mm-hmm. And the whole time that I was advocating for an evolution in our combatives program, what I was saying, everyone wanted me to pin down a system. Mm. The system I wanted to use was having an open mind. That's the system I wanted to use. Like, hey, well, let's just continue to evolve and figure out what works and make adjustments as we go. Because there's not just one answer. There's not a system. So keep that in mind. There's more than one answer. And if you can do that, if you can actually recognize that there's more than one solution to problems, it is an outstanding way for you to free your mind. It'll make everything better.